quit. Whatever.
You just play it through as a warm-up.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I just know I need to refine myself in this map a bit more.
Hey, Joe, and hey,
Also, I don't know why I chose Hank with Paladin Parnell, but yeah.
Hank and Paladin Parnell is actually kind of nice. If he tries to focus you and you stay in my line of sight, I can keep you up in rockets. That's the first time I've seen Jack's elite skin. Also,
Sorry, I'm still
how
trying
do you
to
like
get
the
some
nerf
things
on
taken care
Jack
of. Give me a second, everyone.
with his cooldown on his repulsor?
But I still think that Jack does a pretty good job. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand why people are like, oh no, Jack is bad.
He is very hard to use for me. So I'm over there, by the way.
Yeah, he's going towards the beach. So let's just go straight
Okay,
for Paran.
I am up and ready. Okay.
Someone should just stay on the tracks.
So I apologize.
So
first couple minutes I was getting
yes,
some
yes,
things taken
over
care of.
to the left.
Okay, whoa. I'm gonna have to stop here for a second, because A, that's distracting as hell, and B, I can't get this stupid cursor off my screen. I've got the bug where no matter where I go, the little mouse pointer is pointing around.
Oh, you just need to open Steam Overlay.
Tried that, it's still there.
Well, at least you haven't had the bug where it enables, you know, auto-look centering for you.
That sounds horrible.
That is not fun.
I hear him. Where is he?
Carcass.
So one thing is be careful about. So Paladin Parnell's okay being a little bit on the forward side of things, just because he's somewhat tanky, but you don't always want to do that if possible. Hey, watch out for that plant.
Support.
Everyone's all grouped up. Looks like he's trying to go after Trapper. Not a lot of. The big thing is that nobody's on the high ground. Like the support was out of position. Terry needs to get off the ground. Oh, there's righteous. Oh, that's self-heal. Wednesday, well, thank you for that host, I appreciate it. And those coming in from Wednesday's channel. I'm just getting situated, so I missed the first couple minutes of this match. But we're doing some training for a team that's trying to become competitive. Today it looks like they're trying to determine who the last couple people are going to be on their team. And then we're going to really start nitpicking training. So right now I'm not really going to be doing too much debriefing because it's mostly going to go wasted for most of the team until they have their team full lineup. So really good for the hunters right there. I felt like that the monster should have been able to get a strike because the support was not in line of sight to protect some people. But we'll get over that later. Twitch raid! Oh, thank you for that, Wednesday. Hey, Radio and Buried Beneath, welcome, welcome. You are officially honorary guest members of the herd.
He went down in the cave, so yeah, grab jump height.
He's going to evolve, probably. He did take his feeding round, so if we let him evolve, grab jump height, we're a little better off.
Let me go ahead and mute the monster,
Yeah,
because he's actually in the channel.
There's the evolve.
In fact, let me go ahead and actually put him into a different channel. There you go. Now you can't listen. I moved the monster down a channel so he can't hear you guys.
It's fine. Who's fighting in there?
Oh, this could be bad. Oh, somebody's in a plant or a blitz leopard, and that's where it all goes to pot.
Can you revive him? We're gonna try to.
Oh, this is really bad. Trapper really low. Monster probably going to get another strike over here. Nice rocket. Oh, rock throw. Nice, nice, nice rock interception. Oh, free strike on the monster. Oh, monster is still staying. Interesting. The one thing about Paladin Parnell is that he's a good healer, only when he has his Righteous Fury. Once that goes down, his ability to keep people up is a bit on the low side. I definitely think the fighting in here was a bad mistake. You can't utilize Hank's protection,
really
plus the
not
teams
good.
were split up with that engagement to begin with.
What about go and get that jump hype perk, guys? It's gone. Trying my best to keep you guys up in there, but I wasted something trying to get over to Hank. No worries, we can still pull this. Great place for a dome.
Okay. I am officially officiated. Sorry, there was a lot of stuff we had to move around last night trying to set up some cords to stream with my Wii. And it was not a very pleasant. Okay, so
Don't engage. Just wait a second. Let her cool down. Recharge.
support sitting caught. Oh, God Dome spot. That support's gonna love over there. Oh, that's such a that's a great spot. I don't know why. Like, you shouldn't leave there unless you're not being focused anymore. That's a great spot to fall back, though. We're going after Trapper now, and there's the support shield. Support was a little off kilter with regards. I would have saved that orbital for himself. Jack can kind of protect himself. Jack also needs to be a little bit more careful. Keeps going out of line of sight for rockets. And then when you're Jack, you can kind of keep them on like a Goliath player to himself. And that was there was a God Dome spot in that back area. The Trapper should have run back there and utilized it kind of like what the support was using. There should not have been any strikes in that dome, in my opinion. Alright, monster ready for stage 3. Now, I think that the final roster of this team is going to be Sledge, Dark Castles. I've seen Terry Locke a lot. This is the first time I've seen Mechanical Nico.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure if Terry's on the final 5 or not. And I assume that JT Wrecker is, because he's been in pretty much all the games as well. Excuse me.
Where do you guys like to fight for this area?
Oh, he's coming.
Oh, geez. That feeling when I can't get to you because you're in the way.
Yeah, I probably would have waited a little bit longer to pop Righteous Fury on the monster. Oh, interesting. I don't know if he should dome here.
Where is he?
Well, that's going to be bad for the Hunters, because now he's got the cooldown reduction. Just because I don't know if this... it's not a bad spot to fight a Goliath, to be honest. I'd like to see... the medics are being a little bit overly aggressive, I think. There was no real reason to chase. The trapper and assault should have gone back there, not the medic. And here comes the support. Terry's in a pretty decent spot to kind of push the Goliath away from certain characters. Oh, there's the rock. Yeah. You have to be careful. When you know the monster's rock blast or rock throw is off cooldown, you have to do everything you can to not climb. Try and break line of sight, because if you climb, you're just going to be a free hit.
Couldn't keep you up forever.
Okay, so the monster has 2 minutes to go back. No support. Should be pretty easy. Could probably focus a little bit on Jack until Mechanical pops his Righteous Fury. He backs out until Righteous Fury's off, then go and dive bomb the medic, and then that should be a clean sweep. You should be able to get all 3 people within about a minute and a half from now. One thing I recommend, JT, is not to go too far to get energy. Wildlife does respawn, and there's plenty of wildlife nearby. I'm still not the biggest fan of this area. Because, well, I mean, it's a good area to fight a Goliath, but they keep on fighting him in this little gully area, which is really, really bad.
I don't know how monsters do that. Falling rock.
Oh, a lot of grip up. Terry doing a really good job of pushing the monster whenever possible. Oh, but they're all grouped up. Lot of extra damage because of grouping up. I need to be very careful with that. So it does look like 40 seconds left. If the monster, oh, interesting, he threw the dome. I probably wouldn't. This guy's going to go down in just a moment. I mean, I guess you're going to get a little bit of permanent health damage from him. But Mechanical's going to probably go down pretty shortly. 20 seconds. There we go.
Damn it.
So they should be able to go ahead and pick up. This time they will have a Hank. Hank is back. So basically the monster only got 1 additional strike on the medic for that much of health left. So one thing you have to remember is that when people have 2 strikes at the end and you're at the relay, you have to be really careful, because if you focus the people with 2 strikes, yes, they are easy downs, but if you kill them, they're just going to go back to the ship and they're not going to get an additional strike. So in theory, he only got 1 strike on the medic in on paper. So the better target would have been to go after the medic before the trapper, because the trapper already had 2 strikes anyway. So here we go. Again, medic, I'm not sure why the medic is standing out ahead. I mean, I know he's kind of tanky, but the trapper and the assault should still be there, even on this team composition. Well, no, that's not, no, I digress. The assault definitely, but the trapper should stay back because it's Jack, not harpoons. If it's harpoons, they want to be in front, with Jack going to be in the back. So there we go. Support a little late on the shielding once again. Needs to be very careful. I like that the medic isn't moving around a lot. That's exactly what you want to do. The medic and support should not be moving around very often, if at all. Really good surviving. Definitely the wrong target to go after would be Jack. One, he can prevent damage to himself by using his ability. 2, you're not focusing the support or the medic, because the medic can heal and the support can shield.
Shear dome.
But yeah, I definitely wouldn't have gone after the trapper in that case.
We just ran out of the damage resistance, and he has damage increase, so this is going to be brutal.
It's funny too, because like I know exactly what the monster was thinking is that Jack is annoying, and that's why he went after him, I think, more than anyone else. But you should have gone after the support or the medic.
Yep. This is a great place.
To the next pillar. Clockwise, alright.
The assault should be a little bit closer. Like, if you know which direction the monster is and coming from, like, the assault and medic should be swapped places. I don't know why the medic is the first thing that the monster is going to see. But yeah, Dark Castles definitely should be numero uno, if not the medic. Now, one thing is that in 1 minute, they're all going to come back. So if you take too long to go after these guys, you're not going to get any additional strikes, which means you're going to be taking permanent health damage and not making progress towards the team.
Damn it.
Orbital was a little on the late side. Medic is, again, on the low ground. You can't stay on the low ground against a Goliath. You're just taking a lot of extra damage for no reason. Okay, 30 seconds. So Monster's probably going to get a strike on the medic here. There's a good chance... Oh, wow. Monster actually might just end up dying right now. I would just focus on damage. You're not going to be able to keep yourself up. Yeah. Fight near the body. Fight near the body. Fight near the body. Fight near the body. Fight near the body.
Shoot him. No.
Oh. So close.
So close.
Okay, I put JT back in so he can hear you guys now.
Yeah, that was sloppy as anything on my end.
I missed the first part and things like that. That being said, does everyone have everyone muted that they're supposed to, and everyone set up for another game?
I actually have to go eat, but I should be back in 5 to 10. So maybe, MaddCow, if you could jump in for me for a while, you mind?
Yeah, that's fine. Do you know who is officially on the team yet, or do you not want to discuss that? Actually, hold on. Give me a second, everyone.
Well, we didn't...
I just pulled you and Sledge, because I'm pretty sure you and Sledge are both on the team, correct?
Yeah.
Because you're... Okay.
We really like Nico as well, and we really want him actually on our team.
Okay, I definitely want to talk to him because he was definitely in really bad positionings as a medic. Like, I know that Paladin Parnell is kind of tanky, but the medic should never be the first one to say hi to the monster. That just seems really bad play. But that's stuff that can be worked on. Is this the group then, or is Terry in, or is like I'm just trying to figure out like where we are with regards to the team setup.
Yeah, Terry is in. Sledge is in. I'm in, and normally Breezy Starfish should be in, and he's normally our medic, I think. But, yeah, exactly. But, yeah, I'll go eat, maybe play another game, and by that time, I'll get back. And
okay.
Maybe MaddCow will just fill in for medic, because Nico does a good job as trapper. I think Sledge, maybe you want to be support, and Terry's assault.
Okay.
All right, that works. Let me go ahead and move everyone back up then.
Right, cool.
Welcome back.
Okay, so I'm going to be filling in. Did he say medic?
Yeah, I can be whatever. If you want to be medic, you can be medic.
You be whatever. I mean, you're the one that's trying out for the team. I'm just kind of
All right.
just filler.
No,